Let's excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline.
KobE Bryant.
It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
From deep three-point range, and the rebound collected by Ori.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
It takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Levine with the block. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Shot to stop the run. And the nice bucket inside from DeRozan.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Buries it from three-point range. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Would love to see more of this. DeRozan needs to keep working on his 3-ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Clock is at 3. DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
No good. Good work defensively by Fox.
And they funk this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it. High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
DeRozan in the corner. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Javonte Green.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Fox with the steal. One-on-one here. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
KobE White.
And the basket is good. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's KobE.
KobE Bryant with a
Young KobE slamming it through. Oh, to have young legs.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Brown missing. Here's Bryant. They get it back. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Pass to Bradley.
Tony Bradley.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Troy Brown Jr.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And there's the call on Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher.
That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles on D. Here's McKinney. Stuffed. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but Demar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that score.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
For the Lakers.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Bulls trail by 9. To the inside. Shots good by McKinney. McKinney's got his first 2 points of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life. And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
White drives in.
White.
It's good.
Matt Thomas.
White's got his second bucket tonight.
KobE White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
It's stolen by Bradley. The kick out to Brown. Outside, White. Here he goes. Off with the layup.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
For 2.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Here's White. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Offensive rebound. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, and that's exactly what you need to do.
Bulls shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bulls trail by 8. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to O'Neal. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
On the wing, DeRozan. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. DeRozan's got 10.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And that one is good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Right side, DeRozan. A second chance effort from outside the arc. Pass to Dosunmu. The long distance three is buried.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here. Van Exel. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Bulls trail by 8.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But, you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
LaVine, that's good.
Big-time improvement by Zach LaVine. Reading the defense in the pick and roll, that was a nice decision.
And that does it for the first half of play. Lakers lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Increasing his versatility every year. DeRozan causing defenders fits. Good example right there.
Demar DeRozan hits them both.
He's living there tonight. A tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Bryant can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 4. It's DeRozan with the drive. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, being quick to go airborne.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's DeRozan. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Vucevic. And all or nothing ran that time before dropping in. Vucevic has got his first basket.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
That was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Green breaking loose. And the basket by DeRozan.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. DeRozan, that's good.
That kind of shot is something that DeRozan has worked hard on to make consistent.
And Fox has it in the corner. Pass to Ori. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I
mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Horry hits them both. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Ripped away by Shaq. On up the court. And the basket by Van Exel. Van Exel's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
White drives in. Rebound by KobE. Lakers leading by 7. And stolen by Thomas.
KobE White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Pass to Van Exel. To the paint. It's deflected.
Los Angeles foul. Nick Van Exel.
1:56 left to play here in the third. McKinney.
Los Angeles foul.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
For the Bulls.
And he's good on the second. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Fisher. Misses the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Vucevic. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
So both teams changing it up here.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Takes it inside. And Shaq with the slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Bradley. It's stolen by Van Exel. Fast break. The Lakers. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Throughout the evening, he's got to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got 5.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Timeout called the Lakers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you've got to hydrate.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Here's Fisher. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Fisher hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Bradley. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Fisher. And he drives in. Jones in the post. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's KobE. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's DeRozan. And he converts the layup.
Demar DeRozan.
DeRozan's got 21 in the game.
Well, we're seeing the defense make adjustments, but DeRozan is making great reads, finding ways to counter.
Driving to the basket. It's stolen by Bradley. For the finish. And finished off by DeRozan.
Javante Green.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
To the middle. Here's Shaq. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on DeRozan.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Down low. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
And Shaq gets it to go.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
DeRozan for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Another shot. That one rolling around and rims out. Inside. Here's Green. It's stolen by Van Exel. He's got a clear path. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Back to DeRozan. Clock at 4. Going inside. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
Here's KobE. And finish off by Bryant.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's DeRozan. And he banks in the layup. DeRozan's got 30 points.
Loaded up with a lot of confidence, DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
DeRozan surveying the D. Green breaking loose. DeRozan's shot is off. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Shaq. And he uses the glass on the Lakers. Shaq's got 11 in the second half.
He got the ball in perfect position, went up over the smaller defender, and laid it in for a big bucket.
And Levine puts up a deep three. No good with the triple. KobE with it. Now defended by Levine. O'Neal inside. Shoots over Vucevic. Again, the Lakers.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Knocks down the three ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Outside, Levine. DeRozan on the wing. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Pass to KobE. Now Van Exel. Back to KobE. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a coastal.